Chairman, and thank you to the gentleman from Maryland, the ranking member, Mr. Cummins, for this opportunity to speak. I rise today also in opposition to H.R. 50, the misleadingly named Unfunded Mandates Information and Transparency Act of 2015, which passed out of the Oversight and Government Reform Committee on a strictly partisan vote. This bill neither improves nor streamlines the regulatory process. Instead, this ill-conceived bill is an assault on consumer protections, gives private industry an unfair advantage to weigh in on rules, and erects new, unnecessary barriers in the regulatory process. H.R. 50 would require agencies to provide the private sector with an unfair advantage to influence proposed regulations. The supporters of this bill claim that it creates parity between the private and the public sectors, but that is simply not true. What it really does is provide the private sector with a sneak peek of proposed rules before they are even made public. This bill propels regulated private sector entities to the front of the line while pushing the consumers these laws are designed to protect to the back of the line. And it further gums up the regulatory process by allowing opponents to delay or invalidate rules through litigation. The existing Unfunded Mandates Reform Act of '95 prohibits courts from using the law to stay, enjoin, invalidate, or otherwise affect an agency rule. H.R. 50 would fundamentally change that law by eliminating this prohibition, giving regulated industries the ability to abuse this expanded judicial review and tie up rules in courts for years. For example, Wall Street banks could take agencies to court over Dodd-Frank consumer protection rules that have yet to be finalized. Most Americans, and certainly most of my constituents that I represent, simply do not have the means to hire lawyers to sue federal agencies if they are dissatisfied with a federal regulation. But large corporations do. H.R. 50 would give corporations the ability to sue and to stall regulations they view as unfavorable. By unnecessarily layering on additional burdensome judicial review and giving private industry an unfair advantage, this bill shows that it is not working for the consumers, but it is only working for the chosen few. Thank you, and I yield back my time.